What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning back. What's up? So I thought, what better than to make a video in regards to the new site. If any of you guys are following me on Instagram, ty.bowhunter, you would know I finally picked up, after 2 years of not wanting to pull the trigger on it, the brand new Spothogg fasteddiexl. As you were able to tell on my Instagram, I finally got it. Big thanks to East Hill Outdoors in Clarington. Not sponsored in any way to say that, but you know what, those guys there are real professionals. Let's get on with the review on, as you can see, the Spothogg fasteddiexl. It is the Dovetail. You know what, I will admit, the single pin Dovetail, it, first of all, just the weight of it, it makes a whole lot. If you're not used to a heavier sight, it'll make a big difference in how everything feels when you're shooting. The second and third axis adjustments, they are magical in my opinion. I love the versatility this bow or this sight gives. You can you're not just limited to minor adjustments in one set little area. With here, you got obviously your second and third axis. You get the option, as you can see, I don't know if this pop up right here, you get multiple areas, multiple bolt holes to place your sight and all. And the added feature of it being all aluminum, machined aluminum, can't go wrong. So if you're new to the Spothogg sights like I am, or just new to single pins altogether, the Spothogg, I will admit, it was challenging to set up. Typically any of my set tapes, or my calibration tapes, it would give you a rough idea of the 20, 30, 40, whichever, when you put it on the sight. This here, you first need to find your 20, then pick a calibration tape, and then shoot your 60, and then whatever little marker, you'll have two sides. You'll have a red and a black. Some say numbers, letters, but here in Canada, what I'm seeing, I don't know if it's different in the States, but what I'm seeing is you got the red and black. Red would be like a 14, black would be 13, red 12, black 11, red 10, black 9. That's how I kind of see it set as. So it is a challenge if you're setting it up for the first time, as I would definitely recommend starting at 10 yards, working your way back to 20, then 30, then 40, all the way until you get to 60. Once you dial yourself in there, boom, bonus, or boom, there you go. I should be saying not really bonus, but bonus side of it, it's as simple as looking down at it, seeing what number you land on, going into the set yardage tapes that they come with, picking that one out, slapping it on, off you go. So that there, it is very easy in my opinion to set up. You can't go wrong with it. And if you look beyond the price tag for it, you get a solid sight, second and third axis adjustments. If you opt for the single pin, then that's your preference. You opt for the multi-pin, like I said, your preference. I got the single pin Dovetail. What I've come to realize with this is that the bowl knob here, like, I haven't used it, so it is going to be still pretty new, but it moves very fluent, very freely. Nothing wrong with it. Best part is you can just turn this dial here and you lock it into whatever yardage or wherever you want to have it set. Another thing with here is that, excuse my quiver mount bracket, But on the dovetails, I don't know if this will really pick up. You got your mounting block, and you will have two different kind of set screws for your sight. You'll have, what you would have is your big bulky one with the Spothogg logo on it, and then you'll get another one if where it mounts your bow is the only place you can mount your quiver. They come with a second Allen key or Torx bit bolt that you screw in, low profile, which allows you to mount your quiver and or your quiver attachment or quiver bracket, I should be really saying. But all in all, the weight, once it's on your bow with your stabilizer, everything like that, in my opinion, I feel like it balances everything out. I absolutely love this. And you know what, if I would have just realized how much of a difference it was going to make for my shooting, I would have picked this thing up long time ago. So in my opinion, if you got the budget for it, but you don't want to go up to the top of the line Hogfather, which is the step above this, and I think, pretty sure it is, the fasteddiexl is definitely the sight for you. It is real sturdy, real tough, very smooth, and you get a lot of adjustments in such a small area with the second and third axis adjustment. You really can't go wrong. So if I had to say a specific sight to go for if budget isn't anything to worry about, it would definitely be the Spothogg fasteddiexl. Single pin dovetail or multi-pin without dovetail or with. In all honesty, I'm just speechless through this video because in my opinion the sight's awesome. The sight is exactly what I need. The dovetail extends my housing out, sight housing out, so I'm able to really settle my pin down and everything like that. If you're not all that steady at full draw, I definitely would advise you to not go for the dovetail, or go for the dovetail, just don't extend it out all the way, or your pin is going to be bouncing all over the place. I only put my dovetail out far just for the factor I know when I get it on target, it's going to sit there. One thing I will say on my bow is with my, well, I don't know if you can really see this anywhere, my single pin here, it's the 0.9. Now if I would have noticed when I picked it up that was a 0.9, I would have probably put it back on the shelf, or asked them if ask Luke at East Hill if they had the 0.19. So I've noticed sometimes that when the sun's shining real bright, sometimes I'm having difficulty seeing the 0.9. Maybe it's just because I've been shooting 0.19 all this time, or I just can't overly see it 100% all the time. But I know that when I'm anchor points all the way down, I got it all locked down and everything, I'm dialed in. I know as long as I'm on target, it's going where it's going. But I definitely would go up to the 0.19 pin for next time, or change up just the housing with the 0.19 single pin. That's probably the only thing I may change, but right now the 0.10 dovetail, single pin, Spothogg, fasteddiexl, definitely definitely a bow to get, as it's, in all honesty, it's one of my favorites. I've tried multiple different sights. I've tried multi-pins, I've tried single pins, and you know what, just 5 minutes worth of shooting after this guy got dialed in, I honestly did not want to put my bow down. I put my bow down because A, I was crunched on time, B, I was just getting exhausted and hungry and thirsty and everything. But there's nothing I would change about this sight except for one little thing. Now let's see if the camera can pick this up. Now what you will see here is that the gears, let me show you, the gears right here for the bull knob, they are exposed. They are exposed, and the one thing that's different between the Spothogg fasteddiexl and the Hogfather is that the Hogfather's closed in and covered. This is not exactly. As you see, you do have the gears showing. Now I have seen some reviews and testimonies from Spothogg where even though it's exposed, there is no issues with it getting stuck or whichever. So I guess when it comes to this hunting season, I'm gonna, in a way, see how it holds up, see if I get stuck anywhere within that little area before the bull knob. That will be to come when hunting season comes around. I probably won't be shooting too much until I can get my new limbs, as I just realized there is a notch on my cable, and I really can't be I really can't be shooting with the notch in my cable, so I'm kind of been not shooting lately, which is killing me because the last time I shot was a sight this in. But yeah, so I figured I'd just make a fast little review about the fasteddiexl. Or best bow sight on the market for me, in my truly honest opinion. Can't go wrong. Sturdy, reliable, doesn't creep down or anything, no creeping. Second and third axis adjustments, option for the dovetail, option for single pin, multiple pin, multiple different sizes and pin. And can you really go wrong with an all aluminum? They say it's indestructible with lifetime warranty on them, where if they break, you send them, they send you another. I can't argue with that. So that for now is my review on the Spothogg fasteddiexl. I'm sorry this video is kind of a little all over the place. I'm just exhausted as I've just been run down, but hope you guys enjoyed that review. It's a little all over the place, but I covered some pretty good points about it. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Stay tuned, as some pretty awesome content is going to be on this way. Alright guys, have a